guys, hello, congratulations. You have ordered your oils and they should be on their way to you. I'm so excited for you to get started and to learn more about taking care of yourself, your health, of you and your family with your oils. There's an amazing investment that you've made into yourself and into that of your family. And I'm just so excited to be part of this journey with you, because truly using the oils with me and the girls has been absolutely amazing and changed so much for us. So I'm so excited to share what I have learned in my couple of years with you. So if you have your oils, then grab them, get them out with me. If you don't have your oils yet and you are going to be, watching this ahead of them arriving, then just, you can come back to this video if you forget anything. So the first thing to do is, I know you guys would be surprised how many messages I get about this. The first thing to do is, when you get your diffuser, if you ordered the Home Essentials kit, I get messages saying, will the plug come separately? No, the plug is inside your diffuser. So you just need to take off the lid and the plug will be inside your diffuser. Then to work your diffuser, you just fill the diffuser up to the red stopper mark. You just put water in there, and then you take about 4 drops of oil, 4 drops of your chosen essential oil in your diffuser. So it's very, very simple. You then just plug it in. As you know, it's not going to heat anything, so it's very, very safe. And it will make your room smell amazing. And plus, you're going to be taking in those fantastic therapeutic grade oils through the nose, which are going to affect your brain and how you're thinking and how you're feeling. So your diffuser is very, very easy to use and an amazing way to use your oils. As you may remember from class, there are 3 ways that you can use your oils. You can use your oils aromatically, so in the diffuser, or alternatively in the palm of your hands. Do you remember we probably did that in class? Take a drop in the palms and breathe it in. So that's another way that you can use your oils aromatically. Another way that I like to use the oils is, in the aromatic way, is to make up a little spray bottle. And then you can just mist the air. So this has in it some Serenity, actually. Serenity, which is the restful blend. So I use this sometimes at the end of my yoga classes when people are lying down for relaxation. But you could use it as a pillow spray, or you could use it just to have in your handbag or in the car, some stressful moment when you might need a calming oil on hand. So that's the first way you can use your oils, is aromatically. The second way to use your oils is topically. So that means that you're going to apply the oil to where you have the pain, or if you're looking for not a specific part of the body, so perhaps it's for a cold or a cough, you can apply down the back of the spine, you can apply to the soles of the feet, or you can just apply it around the glands. So that's the second way to use your oils, is topically, and for that you need some carrier oil. So I recommend the fractionated coconut oil, but you can use any carrier oil. You can buy these pumps on Amazon and just snip off the end, and then it makes it much easier to use your coconut oil, I find. So the second way to use your oils is topically, so applying the diluted, the carrier oil plus your essential oil into the place where you might have some pain. For example, a lower back ache, a tummy ache, a headache, or alternatively down the back of the spine for a broader, specific area that you want to target. The oils know anyway where to go, so even if you think that your pain is in your lower back, the oil may in fact end up radiating up into the neck, because actually, although you're feeling the pain in your back, the place that you need some soothing or some anti-inflammation may be in your neck. So the oils are intelligent and they know where to go. So that's the second way to use your oils, is topically. There is a different dilution for babies, children, and adults. A very, very simple way that I like to explain dilution is that under the age of 1, you're going for 1 drop in a 10 ml, this is 10 ml, you're going for 1 drop in a 10 ml rollerball. So what that would simply mean is that you would be filling your rollerball with fractionated coconut oil or your chosen carrier oil, and you fill it, I'm going to sneeze, excuse me, you're going to fill your rollerball with your carrier oil, and you're going to take 1 drop of your chosen essential oil. And for this, you can buy 10 rollerballs and have your top 10 oils already pre-diluted, ready for your baby to use. So that's one dilution for children under the age of 1. Now, if that's not cutting the mustard, let's say if it's not quite strong enough, maybe your baby's 8 months old and got some molars coming through, then you may need to have a slightly stronger use of your oil. So all you're going to do then is you're going to pop the rollerball goes on top like this, but it's very easy to take the rollerball off. So once you've made it, you put the rollerball in. But if you were to want to take off the rollerball, either because you'd finished it and you wanted to make a new rollerball, or because for whatever reason you felt that you needed a slightly stronger blend, you just take your lid, you'd pop it in against the glass and the plastic, and you can pop it right off. And so if, say for that example of an 8-month-old baby who was teething, and you'd made a rollerball with lavender, 1 drop of lavender, and what you could tell that the baby was still in pain, it was still crying, you're saying to me, Miranda, my lavender is not helping for teething. And then I'd say, okay, let's try 1 drop of lavender and 1 drop of frankincense. And then I might say, if that was still not working, okay, let's have 2 drops of lavender and 2 drops of frankincense. So I always recommend you start lower, and then if it's not getting the required result, then we can go higher. But generally speaking, for a baby under 1, you're going for 1 drop of essential oil in 10 mils of carrier oil. And then simply from that age onwards, you're roughly going with a drop. For however old they are, you're going for a drop. So if it's a 1-year-old, you can stick to 1 to 2 drops of essential oil per 10 ml of carrier oil. For a 2-year-old, you can go for 2 to 3 drops. So it's, their age plus 1. 2 to 3 drops. For a 3-year-old, you see where I'm going, until you get to about the age of 10. So then you've got 10 to 11 drops going for them. And then we're moving towards, creating the dose as a more adult dose. And for adults, you can go anywhere from a quarter of your bottle to half of your bottle being essential oil. So if you're going for a quarter of your bottle, that's going to be roughly about 20 to 30 drops of essential oil, and the rest is going to be carrier oil. If you're going for an even stronger dilution for something quite chronic perhaps, you might be going for a 50% dilution. So 50% of your rollerball is going to be your essential oil, and the other 50% is going to be carrier oil. But even for adults, I recommend start at the lower end. So start at maybe a quarter essential oil and 3/4 carrier oil, and then maybe you take it further if it's necessary. But remember, guys, these are incredibly powerful. They are very, very effective. And although they are very safe, we also want to treat them with respect. And every single drop is precious, so we don't want to use them unnecessarily either. So that covers topical application. And then the third way, which is only suitable for doTERRA essential oils because of the quality of the oils, we can use them internally. So the internal use would be to be drinking your water with a drop of essential oil. Now this is 800 mils, and I put 1 to 2 drops of a citrus oil in this bottle, and I'll do that a couple of times a day. So on average, I might be drinking maybe around 4 to 6 drops of essential oils a day. that's an internal use which I like to do daily. That's part of my daily routine, is to drink a citrus oil, and often frankincense as well. Frankincense is incredible for your cellular health. So I will often do 1 drop of citrus, be it lemon, tangerine, grapefruit, wild orange, clementine, anything that, you know, tastes really, lime is a great one too, tastes really yummy, but is also cleansing on the system. And then frankincense for its incredible benefits for the cellular health. So that's one way to use your oils internally. Another way to use your oils internally would be for the more medicinal benefit, where you would take a smaller amount of water and use, say, for example, your On Guard oil, which is your protective blend. Say you were coming down with a little bit of a sore throat, and you would take your glass of water, and I would use just a little bit of water because it's not going to taste amazing, so I want to get it over and done with as quickly as possible. So you take a little bit of water, and you know, imagine you're in a bar having a shot of tequila, and just get it over and done with. And you're going to feel how that's helping to get rid of the germs and the bacteria down the back of your throat. So that's the third way to use your oils, is internally. You can also use them in cooking. You can use them for making delicious raw chocolate. So those are your 3 ways. You've got your aromatic, you've got your topical, and you've got your internal use. So I'm going to very quickly go through your 10 oils. I'm just going to give you 5 key points on how you can use your oils. But guys, there are so many ways to use your oils. So don't think that the ways that I'm telling you now are the only ways, but I just don't want to overwhelm you with information. And the more you use your oils and the more you explore using them, the more confident you will feel about them. So first thing is, you should have got in your welcome pack, you should have received, you'll see that I've used lots of these, but you should have received some stickers. Now these stickers are actually to go on your bottles, so that when you're looking at them, you know, maybe you put them in a box, or even if you just have them, you know, on the shelf, you're easily able to find them because you're not always going to see the label on the front. So you get your stickers, and as we're talking, you can put your sticker on the top of your lid, and that makes it much easier to find. And another note on that is that when you have your oils, I really recommend placing your oils in the rooms that you're going to use them, because likelihood is, if you need an oil in the kitchen and it's up in your bedroom, you're not going to end up running to get it because it's just too much of a faff. And so I really recommend, don't keep your oils all in one place, neat and tidy. Spread them around the house. And even if that means that you have to double up on a couple of oils, it's so much easier, and you're going to get much more into the habit of using them if they are where you need them to be. That's definitely my first top tip, is make sure that you have your oils in the rooms or room that you need them to be in order to use them for that purpose.